Evening peeps, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, round 3 of MRCs Team Oliver Racing Gr3 League. We are live tonight from Spa-Francorchamps. Difficult circuit this one if you're not too used to it. I know there's quite a few drivers that do like it. Big shout out to the guys over at Team Oliver Racing and Martin Oliver Transport as well. Let's just get ourselves, where's that gone? Okay, so we are in association with We Are Driven tonight, as you saw from the ad. Ooh, so I'm just looking at the screen, there's a car facing backwards on the circuit. And we are covering, where's that gone? I've turned that one off. There we go, Archie's Journey. I thought I'd left that one. There we go. So we're pushing Archie's Journey's campaign over on Just Giving, so get yourselves over to www.justgiving.com/campaign/Archie's Journey and donate if you can. Appreciated. But yes, we are covering this for the entire season. The young man needs, I think, about 20 grand, but possibly come down now. Trying to get over to America for some treatment that he desperately needs. So yeah, if you can help out, do so. Like I say, we are just a mouthpiece. We are not actually the charity, but it's the Bradley Lowry Foundation. You can see on the right hand side of your screen there. Like I say, Ashley's Journey. No, Archie's Journey. Ashley's Journey, what we're talking about. Archie's Journey. It's because I've just got Bradley and Lowry. So Archie's Journey over on Just Giving. Go donate. Right. My bits. New stickers coming up. You lot know that. Also, boom, new shirts coming up. Ashley Smith, how you doing? All right. So new shirts coming up, new stickers coming up. Archie's Journey, go donate if you can. Thank you very much. Let's get ourselves over to some scores. So, leading the way after round 2 is NRT Bobby with 76 points. He's been doing pretty well in that Lamborghini, to be perfectly honest. Full Send 87 is in second, also in a Lamborghini. Very stable car this season, 71 points for second. TNR Philo in third. He's in the Ferrari this season, driving for Team DCC. Big shout out to Team Digital Car Culture as well. Rick 2, evening brother, how you doing? Evening kind human. Oh, thank you very much. Are you an alien tonight? Evening kind human. That was more robot. Potomac Pot in fourth. He is on 61 points. We've got Jambu in fifth with 47 points. Ben Cosgrove sixth with 46 points. CRT Miggins in seventh with 43 points. Surf Ev in eighth with 38 points. Fat Picklesbro ninth with 37 points. We've got Purzel in 10th with, let me just find that, where's that gone? 29 points. Where have you gone? Come on. I come in peace. I should hope so as well, Rick. 11th place, we've got G Marge on 28 points. 27 points right behind him is TRG Obi-Wan 12th. John Raz in 13th with 19 points. We've got Poonani 16 points in 14th. And CRT Millerman 15th with 14 points. Ghost Rider, evening brother, how you doing? Bring on the Jedi. Well, we'll see. We'll see how the Jedi powers do. They did all right in the BMWs. Let's get ourselves on track. So we have got a 50-minute enduro for you lot. It's going to be a 15-minute quali, a 5-minute break, and then a 50-minute enduro. They do have to use all 3 compounds of tyres. There is no mandatory pit window as such, but everyone's got to do at least 3 laps on every set of tyres. That was the new ruling that came out over the weekend. Right, who have we got in the room? It's a full lobby, which is good to see. Myself, Potter McPot, Ben Cosgrove, CRT Millerman, Purzel, Obi-Wan. There's the Jedi himself. NRT Bobby, current championship leader, full send second in the championship. CRT Miggins, G Mards, Jambu Punani, John Raz, Surfer Ev, TNR Philo, Fat Pickles Bro, full house. Potter in the Corvettes. Let's just turn the usual nonsense on for you lot. Blim, blam, bloing. Right. Nobody actually put hot laps in, so we are live from Spa, as I say. 50-minute enduro, 5-0. 15-minute quali, 1-5-minute quali. The DCC livery of Ben Cosgrove as well. Teammates with TNR Philo. Get yourselves over to Digital Car Culture. Go show the love. DCC or Digital Car Culture. Our man cliche. Right, so time's coming in. Ben Cosgrove's put in a 2:16, but he's been pipped by Philo and Potter at the minute. Philo's gone fastest so far in the other Ferrari. He's on a 2:15.593. Quite a long circuit, this track. Potter McPot then in the Corvette second. He's got a 2:15.627. Then Cosgrove, we've just been with, 2:16.291. Surfer Ev, he's put in a 2:16.377. Purzel, a 2:16.731. CRT Millerman, 2:17.4. G Marge has put in a 2:19.6. Punani, 2:23.5. Full send in 9th at the minute, 2:32.0. NRT Bobby, 2:51.02. The Jedi Obi-Wan, 2:11.405. So no blue lap. Must have picked up a penalty somewhere around there. Fat Pickles, 2:11.0. Done the same. Picked up a penalty somewhere. So those laps not counting the 2:11s. Same for CRT Miggins as well. They will count if they don't get any other laps, any other blue laps. John Raz in 14th at the minute, 2:54.8. A little bit of a penalty he's got to drop there as well. Jambi rolling at the back of the pack currently. No hot lap on the board from him yet. Nice liveries for the Jambu and Purzel team, father and son. Where's Purzel? Where's he gone? 5th. There's the other one. Always rocking the Burghardt photography yellow and black livery every season, regardless of what car. Ben Cosgrove now going fastest, 2:15.495 for Ben. Now just been taken by Philo again, 2:15.441. 2 Ferrari drivers up front at Spa then. See how Full Send and Bobby's Lamborghini get on against the Ferrari. Obviously performing well here. Let me just see if I can pull up a quick track map from... You'd think I'd have all this sorted out by now, wouldn't you? No. Don't be daft. Clues in the name. Clues in the name. Is it here somewhere? God damn it. No, it's not. Alright. New tab needed. Sugar. Ooh, that was smoking, nearly swearing on stream. Ooh, that was nearly a swear. You'll do. That'll do. Alright, full send then. He's moved himself up the field. 2:15.4. Sticks himself in second position. Pushes the Ferrari of Ben Cosgrove down a spot. Jambu's got himself up into 4. 2:15.5. He's rocking a great big Star Wars logo on the back of that as well. Potomac Pot then 5th, 2:15.627, not able to beat that yet. Miggins going a bit quicker, 2:15.707. Oh, he drives straight off into a wall. Luckily he's not picked up any damage for that. Damage is on heavy, so if they do get damage, it does mean a trip to the pits for them. And after the update, it has caused a few upset drivers. Just has extended the length of the pit time by an extortionate amount. Some circuits especially. Right, let me go back through those times. NRT Bobby now going quickest overall. 2:15.440 for Bob. Oh, he's 1,000th faster than TNR Philo. Baggy evening, brother. Evening. I hope you can all see the We Are Driven logo in the top right hand corner as well. I'll be staying there for the foreseeable future, because it doesn't cover anything. Bobby then still rocking the Daft Punk liveried Lambo. Done a good job on that as well. So 4 minutes left of quali. What can anyone else do? Ferraris and Lamborghinis. It's an Italian. Front 2 rows of the grid so far. Pot all over the back end of Philo during this qualifying session. Looking for a bit of a tow probably. And why not? It's a good livery on Potter's car as well. Do like the little yellow highlighting around the back edge and the wings. Very nice. So Potter was in 6th. Miggins 7th, 2:15.7. Fat Pickles in 8th, 2:16.3. Surfer Ev 9th, 2:16.3 as well. A little bit slower than Fat Pickles. Obi-Wan the Jedi 2:16.6. He did say he's still not quite found his full Jedi powers in the GR3s. He's missing a few midichlorians somewhere. He needs to have a little bit of a top up. We are driven for Archie, that's the one. So Purcell 2:16.7, that was all the way back on lap 2. Unable to beat that one then. CRT Millerman 13th, 2:16.7. Punani 14th, 2:19.8. And John Raz now 15th, unfortunately. No hot lap on the board. I have got 2 lobbies running tonight. I should mention that really, shouldn't I? So you are watching the pros with me, Dark Smoker. And we've got the Pro-Ams running as well, live on Twitch with CJW Racing. He will upload the race after onto YouTube. So if you haven't got Twitch or you can't watch it live, he will upload it to YouTube in a day or so, or straight after. I don't know how quick he does it. MRC Bobby then out on a fresh set of tyres, looking to try and better that time. He's got a minute and a half to get around this circuit, start a fresh lap, try and cement that top spot. Philo is already out on a reasonably fresh set of soft tyres. Little purple sectors from him still. He's not content with NRT Bobby being up front. Potomac Pot still trying to hang on to his rear end. Full send in third now then. 2:15.4. So it's Lamborghini Ferrari at the minute. BMW Corvette. Got the Jag of CRT Miggins. BMW of Purcell. Surfer Ev also going for the Corvette this season. Fat Picklesbro in the Mercedes AMG. G Marge going for the McLaren. We've got Obi-Wan also in the Mercedes. Millerman in the Mustang. Punani in the McLaren. And John Raz in the Mustang as well. A few American cars in this season. Where's Bob gone? Bob's chucked himself back in the pits, hasn't he? Has he? Where's he gone? Has Bob just been smashed all the way off pole position? I think he has. Philo's come through quicker. Ben Cosgrove's come through quicker. G Marge has come through quicker. Jambu's come through quicker. Pushes Bob all the way from pole position down to 5th. So they should get to finish these laps. We have got a 5-minute breather in between race, quali and race. Bob then purple sectors, only just 0.003 of a second. Down through Brussels then. Bob, what's he got through this next time in line? Where's the next time in line? I can't even see it. Oh, there it is. It's covered by blue dots. Double gouge then for Bob. What's he got? What's he got? What you got, Bob? Still holding that 5th position. TNR Philo in pole at the minute. Still going quicker. Someone's just driven themselves right off the circuit. I'm going to stick with NRT Bobby. He's going quickest at the minute. Won't know till he crosses the line now. Through Blanchimont then, keeping as much power on as possible. I don't think he lifted through there. I didn't see him lift. Just the chicane to go then for Bob. Has he managed to keep that speed up? Keeps it steady on the exit. What have you got, Bob? Retakes that pole. Good drive, Bob. I bet he was sweating at the end of that. Oh, I bet he was sweating. So, NRT Bobby retakes pole, 2:14.542. Philo second, G Marge third. What happened to Ben Cosgrove? I think he's left the racetrack. Ben Cosgrove, where are you? There you are, in 12th. Why are we a driver missing? Oh, we're not. Oh, come on, people, stop messing me about. Tony Deadman, how you doing, brother? So we have still got 15 drivers in. That's good to see. There's Bob's livery. Look, get a real good look at it now. For a change, he's not doing burnouts or trying to crash into people. There you go, look, there's a marshal. I don't know who we're supposed to be looking at there. Ben Cosgrove. Obi-Wan trying to shred his tyres. G Marge going for the same. Don't smash Bob's paint. He won't be happy if he smashes paint. Jambu, look, sensibly trying to just get some more laps in. These won't count for qualifying, but just the extra practice. So as mentioned, we do get a 5-minute break. 50-minute enduro coming up for these lot. So it can be a little bit tough. Give them a tiny bit of breather in between qualifying and the race. Something for you, Jambu. Let's have a look at full send, getting it backwards. Stop showing off now. All right. Another good delivery on the Lamborghini as well for full send. Does look like he's definitely trying to drift that car though. Maybe not. See if he grabs a great big handful of handbrake through here. He is definitely trying to drift that thing. There you go, there you go. There, oh, almost full send. That's enough. Let's watch Miggins already taking his tyres out. The boys will play when there's a bit of a break. Look, sensible Purcell, look. Fat Pickle's being sensible as well. Sean Raz being sensible. Surfer Ev not. It'd be nice to see you lot. Let me just change. Oh, tearing my ears to bits. It'd be nice to see you lot with all your worn out tyres try and do some kind of synchronised, you know, side by side action. You'll fail dramatically. You'll fail dramatically, but it'll be interesting to watch. Don't let me forget my coffee tonight, people. I'm halfway through it. But I know what'll happen. Get to the end of the race, I'll have forgotten it, it'll be cold, I can't drink it. You know I like my coffee. Yeah, some real good liveries in this one. Punani with a great big carbon rear end. CRT Millerman, quite sure it's like an anime wolf thing. Is it Lone Wolf Racing? Is that what it says on the side? Can't see, there's too much smoke. Bobby in the Daft Punk livery. Philo in the DCC livery. That's not the best view, is it? That's even worse. Let's go find Ben Cosgrove then. There you go. The DCC liveried Ferrari of Ben Cosgrove and TNR Philo. Was really putting the effort in this season. Full send getting the shouts. As we get an earful of G Marge's. God, blimey, my ear rolls. Oh, there's your 5 minutes. We're into the race then. Full send 87 getting some shouts out from Ashley. Let's see how he gets on. Taking good avoiding action there. You clown. Come upstairs, then that ashtray. Crazy. Screw it. Adapt and improvise, that's the way. Adapt, overcome, improvise. You ready then, people? 50-minute enduro. Let's wait for these lights to drop. We'll get underway. full damage on. They must use all 3 sets of tyres. They've got to do a minimum of 3 laps on each as well. The lights are out, they're away. It's a good start by everyone. No one left on the grid. Good to see. Strong lobby tonight. TNR Philo, NRT Bobby side by side into turn 1. Ben Cosgrove. Oh, Bobby's got it backwards and he's into the pit wall. He's just kept it out. Put the power down too early. Oh, Bob. Where are you, Bob? Down in 11th. So, turn 1. Bob in all sorts of trouble from pole. John Raz going wide as well through there. Let's get ourselves back up front then. TNR Philo leading. Team DCC starting to pull away from the pack already. TNR Philo and Ben Cosgrove first and second. Jambu's got himself up into 3rd. Full Send 4th. CRT Miggins in 5th. Sorry, Potter McPot just getting through there. He's up into 5th. CRT Miggins now 6th. Potter actually holding a little bit of a penalty. Tight racing so far. Miggins, G Marge going a little bit wide through there. Fat Pickles Bro coming through. So Fat Pickles 7th. G Marge in 8th, but he's under pressure from Surfer Ev. Surfer Ev going to chuck one down the inside. He is. Difficult corner as well. G Marge having to go a little bit wide to avoid contact. That's slowed him down. Bob's come back through. He's back up into 9th. All over the rear end of Surfer Ev as well coming through there. Punani in 10th, and he's just got himself all side by side. The 2 McLarens through there. Punani getting himself through into 10th. G Marge unfortunately losing more time. He's got no damage on his car, so just shaking a bit. Oh, he's on the hard tyre as well, so struggling on the hards early on. Got to get him up to temperature. So sitting in 11th at the minute. Purcell in 12th. CRT Millerman in 13th. TRG Obi-Wan 14th, and John Raz unfortunately been left a little bit in the dust at the minute, 2.1 seconds back. Right, TNR Philo still leading, but Ben Cosgrove teammate been dropped. Jambu's come through to take that second. Ben Cosgrove actually coming back. All over the rear end of Jambu as they head up here, down towards La Source. Jambu's got the inside line. Can Ben Cosgrove get a good drive out? Not good enough as he sees Jambu just slowly stretch his lead out in front. Not lost any time to Full Send, still holding that 4th position for Full Send. Through Eau Rouge. Oh, Radio. Oh, a little bit twitchy there for Ben, keeps it on track. Uses that slipstream to close back up on Jambu. Here it is. Up into Les Combs, flies past Jambu. Side by side through there. Ben Cosgrove holds it through the second part of that little complex. Down towards Brussels then. TNR Philo already 1.2 seconds down the road. I'm just going to flick out and go and have a quick run through, see what tyres people are on. So TNR Philo on the hard tyre, leading and pulling a gap. Amazing. This bloke is, I don't even know, robot. He's not even an alien. Ben Cosgrove and Jambu swapping places again then. Ben Cosgrove getting back through. Potter McPot's got himself past Full Send as well. I've missed that move unfortunately, but Jambu going a little bit wide. Potter McPot then into 4th, now chasing down those top 3. Not sure how competitive the Corvette has been this season against the Italians. Full Send then all over the rear end of Potter. Again, just closing up, using that slipstream, trying to run around the outside as they head through Blanchimont. No. Potter holds out. CRT Miggins then holding 6th position. Surfer Ev closing up on him. NRT Bobby up into 8th as well. Oh, Miggins has got that one wrong. Where's he gone? Where'd he gone, Miggins? I've lost you on track. Oh, he's just losing positions. Gets himself in the pits, but yeah, got it a little bit sideways coming out of the chicane. Decided to come in the pits. Oh, unfortunately, it's only lap 2. So Philo's gap diminished. I didn't end up looking at tyres. I was looking at carnage. Philo under pressure for that lead then. Ben Cosgrove's teammate. There's now a wall of Ferraris in front of Jambu. Nothing he can do. Ben Cosgrove on the medium tyre should be able to take this position off of Philo. But like I say, Philo's an alien. Jambu slides one up the inside of Philo as well. Takes that second. It's a good drive. He saw the gap, took it. Also on the medium tyre for Jambu. These two should, in theory, be able to pull away from Philo. We'll keep an eye on that. Potter McPot then also gone for the hard tyre first stint. Again, doing well these drivers on the hards. So Bobby, look at Bobby, all the way up to 5th already. Got it wrong, turn 1, La Source. Ended up 11th by the time he got it pointing in a straight line. And halfway through lap 3, he's already up to 5th position. We have had a driver chuck themselves in the pits. So Full Sender moves himself down to 6th position then. Bob getting past in the other Lamborghini. Fat Pickles under pressure from Surfer. You just got past Surfer. All over the rear end. All over as they head down towards Blanchimont. Trying to get up the outside. It will be the inside into Blanchimont. Great bit of driving between these two. Absolutely side by side through there. Surfer just squeezes through in front. Potter McPot just in front there, starting to pull a gap. Oh, Potter chucks himself in the pits. Right, so Potter has done his 3 laps on his hards. He's getting rid of those ASAP. Ben Cosgrove then continues to lead this race. Jambu second. TNR Philo looks like he's come in and ditched the hard tyre as well. So that's what Ben Cosgrove's got in his rearview mirror. The ominous BMW. Look how much he closed up through there. BMW just rolling past the Ferrari then. So Les Combs. Jambu takes the race lead then. Ben Cosgrove second, starting to feel effective tyre wear on these mediums. Bobby also got himself up into 3rd position. So not stopping on the mediums. Surfer Ev 4th, again not stopping on the mediums. Looks like only the hard tyre drivers have decided to chuck themselves in. Full Send also on the mediums. Fat Pickles on the mediums. Hunani on the mediums. CRT Millerman mediums. John Raz mediums. I lied. John Raz on hards. John Raz has stayed out on those then. Okay. Obi-Wan on the mediums. Purzel still on the hards as well. May see him in. G Marge also on the hards. So yes, Philo's come out on a set of mediums. Potter McPot has come out on a set of mediums. And Miggins, unfortunately, after getting it wrong on the way into the pits, still in 15th. Now on a set of mediums as well. So now it's Jambu's turn to have a mirror full of Ferrari. Backs out of the move into the chicane. Is he going to make a move down into La Source? Jambu getting a decent drive out. Ben Cosgrove though closing up. That slipstream working well. And also getting a good drive out. Is he going to sling one up the inside at La Source? No, he doesn't. Jambu holds on to it. Where's he gone? Oh, he's right there. Can he make this work through Radion and Eau Rouge onto the Kemmel? Look at the speed the BMW is carrying through there. Ben Cosgrove absolutely no chance. He will still be in the slipstream range, but you can see the BMW is able to carry so much more speed through there. closes up, but nowhere near in time to make a move into Les Combs. Jambu then continues to lead. Ben Cosgrove second. Bobby still third. He's only 4.7 seconds back from the two in front. Bob's having a great race so far. Full send back up into fourth. Again, these drivers not stopped. It only seems to be the front guys rocking the hard tyres that decide to ditch those. So Surfer Ev fifth. Got himself back past Fat Pickles, bro. Some real good liveries on these cars. Spa doing them justice as well, getting some good camera angles. Not always best circuits, some of these, to get camera angles. The Tokyo circuits where it's quite tight. Oh, look at this, everyone's having a go at full send. Surfer Ev has just driven straight around the outside of him. Fat Pickles, bro, is now having a go at himself. Oh, full send getting it a little bit wrong through there. That's a good move by Surfer Ev round full send. Mercedes not able to follow suit yet. A little bit of glitching from full send as well. Get off Netflix, woman. Trying to come back at him. Oh, he's run himself a little bit deep. Is he going to come under pressure from Fat Pickles because of that mistake? Yes, he is. Oh, side by side. Carrying a little bit more speed as well is full send. It's a nice little sticky you've got there just in front of your rear wheel, just above the 87. Who's going to win? Fat Pickles is going to carry so much more speed through there, though. Full send having to take it far too tight. Punani's coming down at him. He's having a go as well, looking for that sixth position. Is full send going to be able to defend from this one? Got the great big long Kemmel straight coming up. He is closing back up on Fat Pickles. Looking to retake that position then. Still got Punani. He's closing up as well using that slipstream, so he's getting a good old toe off full send. Fat Pickles under all sorts of threat here coming into Les Combs. Oh, is he going to lose two positions again? Yes, he is. Punani gets his way through. Oh! Fat Pickles going for a Mario Kart shortcut then, but kept it in a straight line. I can imagine that made him flap a little bit, getting a bit of air. So Fat Pickles 7th and CRT Milliman in 8th. John Raz 9th, so still rocking those hard tyres for John Raz. Obi-Wan, a lot of wear on your mediums, Obi-Wan. Hard tyres for Purcell still as well, sitting in 11th. So TNR Philo, first of the stoppers on the, well, not the first of the stoppers, but first of the front runners who stopped. He has picked himself up a penalty, but fresh set of mediums on board for him. Potter McPotts. 8 seconds. Does 8.4 back for Potter in 13th. Also on the medium tyre now, G Marge. He's just come in, fresh set of mediums, sitting in 14th. CRT Miggins after his early catastrophe under the chicane. Got himself 15th. A little bit of wear on those mediums as well. Only 2.4 back from G Marge though. So he does have a target in sight. G Marge is on a fresh set of tyres, probably just come out of the pits and overtaken CRT Miggins possibly. Jambu still leading then. Ben Cosgrove has not been able to attack back. Closes up now down the Kemmel straight though. Jambu goes mega defensive. Oh, that's the wrong driver. Ben Cosgrove though drives straight around the outside of him using that toe. He takes race lead. Starting to see the wear on Ben Cosgrove's mediums and Jambu's. These boys will have to come in pretty soon. Not too bad on NRT Bobbies. Surf Evs aren't looking too bad either. Nor's Full Send's. Full Send's actually looking the best out of the bunch so far. There was a little bit of chaos here. Punani, Fat Pickles, bro. Punani getting past for that 6th position. Fat Pickles losing that one. CRT Millerman holding 8th then. Just on the back end of these two, he's got the fellow Mustang driver 9th. Need 1.9 back. Less than a second back is TRG Obi-Wan. TNR Philo then. Still got a little bit of a penalty to lose. Again, these boys were all rolling on the hard tyre for the first stint. And I've not seen anybody spin off and fire it into a wall yet. We did see a bit of CRT Miggins getting it slightly sideways, but I don't think he picked up any damage. Still on the hunt for G Marge as well, only 1.2 seconds back on those worn mediums. Not going to make it easy for G Marge, that's for sure. Go then, these two swapping places again. Trying to outbrake each other at the end of the Kemmel. Hopefully nobody gets it all wrong. I can imagine there's smiles on both their faces, even if they are a little bit sweating side by side, having a good old battle, these two. Giving Philo a run for his money as well on the hards. So BMW versus Ferrari for first and second at the minute. Bob still 4.9 seconds back in the Lamborghini. Bob getting it all wrong in turn 1, lap 1, pointing it the wrong direction. Surfer have not stopped. Full Send closing back up on him as well. So he had a decent qualifying, did Full Send, but just got one or two little mistakes early on. Not sure if he got caught up in the Bob fiasco early on. Yeah, he just slowly started to drop down the pack pretty quick in early stages of lap 1. But he's coming back, holding 5th. All over the rear end of Surfer Ev as well as they come through Blanchimont. Surfer's going to have to go defensive into the chicane, that's for sure. There he goes. Oh, he's gone deep, he's gone deep. That's going to give Full Send a damn good run on you, Surfer. Whether it's enough to get him before the source. Gives plenty of room. Who's going to carry the speed out? Surfer does. Oh, does he? Full Send then. Oh, side by side. Backs off. Wait for the Kemmel. Wait for the Kemmel. Just trying to hang on to Surfer Ev. Only at 0.3. Closes up on Surfer, but Surfer's gone defensive. Surfer holds 4th and Full Send still having to hold on to that 5th position, but piling the pressure on Surfer for that position in front. They're going to have to come in soon. Running out of fuel, these two. Different lines on the way into that. Surfer just squeezing a tiny bit of time, 0.5 of a second. Alright, let's go and see what's happening up front. Ben Cosgrove still leading then. He's now got 0.6 of a second over Jambu. Almost out of fuel. A lot of wear on those tyres. Jambu just holding a little bit more fuel. Are we going to see him risk doing another lap? Bobby has lost another 10th. He's still holding third. Yet to stop. So 20 minutes gone out of this one. Full send all over the rear end of Surfer. Who Surfer Ev's got the inside. Full send seems to be carrying a little bit of extra speed though. Surfer holds it onto it again. So Ben, Bobby and Jambu in the pits. Full send chucks himself in as well this lap. Surfer Ev stops out. You better hope, pray you've got enough fuel on, Surfer. A little bit sideways out of the source. Fat Pickles still got quarter of a tank on. What have you been doing? So TNR Philo comes back through to take third. Taking his first stop. He's on a semi-worn set of mediums. I expect to see the faster drivers stop with about 15-16 minutes left for a set of soft tyres and blast it out to the end. We'll see those strategies do change, depends who ends up upside down or back to front. Philo putting in purple sectors, even on worn mediums. So Jambu back out the pits, fresh set of hard tyres on board. Not taking on board much fuel, he's not looking to run those hard tyres for very long at all. So Potter McPot 5th. Potter's got way over quarter of a tank, plenty of fuel on board for Potter. So he's taken his first stop as well on the, got rid of the hards and put on a set of mediums, bit of wear on those. So he'll probably be on the similar strategy to TNR Philo, about 15-16 minutes remaining, chuck himself in, fresh set of softs. Ben Cosgrove out, fresh set of softs on board for him. Fortunately, that puts him with the hard tyres at the end for the final stint. Bobby also been in. He's now on the soft tyre as well. Punani been in. He's on the hards again. Hardly taken on board any fuel. Racing hards for full send now as well. Yeah, the boy's not putting in a lot of fuel with the hards. Obviously, not intended on doing very many laps on those at all. So Purcell on the mediums. Surfer Ev's in the pits now. John Raz, he's come out on the mediums now as well. Obi-Wan 12th. Obi-Wan's out on the hards. CRT Miller's out on the hards. G Marge is on a semi-worn set of mediums. CRT Miggins now out on the hards. So Fat Pickles takes race lead. Yet to take first stop as Fat Pickles. Pretty much 1 minute shy of halfway through this race on a set of mediums for Fat Pickles. He's currently carrying 7.1 seconds over second place TNR Philo, who has stopped. Again, won't be long before TNR Philo's in, looking at his fuel as well. So Jambu third, again taking his first stop, got the hard tyres on. He's got himself... Oh, okay, so... yeah, different strategies then between Ben Cosgrove and Jambu. These two having a right good punch-up for that first stint. So Ben's gone for the soft tyres, managed to get himself past Potter McPot, who's on the mediums. Got Got NRT Bobby closing up as well. He's also on the soft tyre. These boys will have the hard tyre at the end though. Potter will have the advantage, as will TNR Philo. So Punani, it's a nice sounding McLaren. So full send 8 on the hard tyres. Surfer Ev just out the pits on a fresh set, just getting himself past Purcell. Purcell on a worn set of mediums. Got John Raz on the mediums as well. Miggins in the pits now. Fat Pickles does come in as well. Let's see where Fat Pickles comes out. So Jambu goes past the pit entrance. Not necessarily mean he's got the place. What might do, Fat Pickles Bro's not even at his pit box yet. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, just they might have ruined this PlayStation. I know there's plenty of complaints going on about the length of pit times. How long are you going to be in for? Gets released now, does Fat Pickles. Comes back out in 9th. So TNR Philo, who's also going to have to come in at the end of this lap. Currently leading the race, 7 seconds over Jambu. A little bit wide there for Jambu. He's rocking the hard tyres at the minute. So Ben Cosgrove 3rd then. Bobby has also got himself past Potter into 4th. Potter on the worn set of mediums. He's still got plenty of fuel on. Might attempt another lap on that. Looks like they might be coming in a little bit early for the softs. Spa not putting as much damage on the tyres as they expect. So full send 6th. Surfer Ev 7th. He's managed to pull a tiny bit of a gap from Purcell. Purcell's got his indicator on for some reason. So Fat Pickles on an outlap now then. He's on the hard tyre, only taking on board half a tank. Again, won't do many laps on those hards before they ditch them for the softs. John Raz as well. Not far off Fat Pickles. Is he closing the gap? 1.2, 1.3. No, Fat Pickles actually able to pull a bit of time on John. John comes back at him though. So race leader does come in. Jambu goes back through to take race lead. Potter McPot comes in the pits as well this lap. Yeah, so they are putting on the soft tyre early on. Jambu yet to take his final stop. Currently holding 3.4 seconds over second place Ben. Again, yet to take second stop is Ben. Got the hard tyre to go. NRT Bobby yet to take second stop. 2.6 back from Ben. Full send it up into 4th. Again, yet to take the final stop. Surfer Ev not had his final stop. Purcell not had final stop. Fat Pickles gets himself back up to 7th with drivers coming in. He's under pressure from John Raz though coming up here. Oh, wrong driver. Oh, John Raz backs out though. Tries to drop his penalty. So unable to put the pressure on Fat Pickles anymore. So everyone up into 9th. Again, not taking final stop. Philo back out the pits then. On the soft tyre to the end. Pretty much full tank of gas. 20 minutes remaining into this one. G-Marge in 11th. Again, yet to take final stop. CRT Millerman yet to take final stop. Potter McPot back out the pits in 13th, so he's running to the end. Full tank, fresh set of racing softs for Potter. Punani 14th. Again, a fresh set of softs. Almost full tank for Punani. CRT Miggins. What's going on, Miggins? Why aren't you moving? No damage on the car. Jambu comes in the pits now then, out of fuel. Ben Cosgrove comes through to take race lead. Bobby's coming through to take second. Again, these boys will have the hard tyre to have a mess about with at the end. Jambu not even in his pit box yet. Full send as well has got his final stint to take. Server Ev and Purcell. Purcell's braving another lap out on that fuel. Let's hope he doesn't have to do a bit of fuel saving. Fat Pickles is not that far back. He's kept himself in front of John Raz as well. Pulled a bit of time. It was down to less than a second between 6th and 7th. So Obi-Wan holding 8th. Ooh, Obi-Wan, Jedi powers, Jedi powers. That's lost him a lot of time. Philo then comes sweeping round. Takes that 8th place off of Obi-Wan. On the soft tyre as well. It's Obi-Wan on the hards, yep. TNR Philo making short work of that. Okay. Politely retired. What, rather than swearing in a blaze of glory, retired. Obi-Wan and Philo still battling it out. Philo still wins out on that one then. Obi-Wan going for the outbraking on Philo through Les Combs. G-Marge, he'll be in the end of this lap looking at that fuel and his tyres. Looks like you've been attempting the Driftertronic. You have been attempting the Driftertronic, G-Marge. Look, stop it. So, Jambu out the pits now on the soft tyre. 18 minutes pretty much left on the clock for him to race. Positions all going to swap again then when the drivers up front start coming in for their pits. CRT Millerman in 12th, Potter McPot in 13th. Again, all these positions will chop and change again. Punani 14th, CRT Miggins politely retired. Oh, there was swearing. Oh, okay, that's all right. That's all right. So we're allowed to politely retire. Rage quitting, you're not allowed to do. We don't do that. 6.5 seconds for Ben Cosgrove. Fair chunk of wear on those softs then for him. 16 minutes. Ooh, a little bit squirrely through there. A little over 16 minutes left then for Ben Cosgrove to run. He's got the hard tyres he's got to get himself on, as has NRT Bobby. Surfer Ev. Oh, Surfer. He's got damage. He's holding 3rd. He's got another lap of fuel in that car. Let's see where he ends up. So, Fat Pickles. You see him in at the end of... he might come in at the end of this lap. He might brave it out for another. He's going to get rid of those hard tyres. John Raz all over the back end of him again. Going up the inside this time into Les Combs. Going to get the move done. John Raz then up into 4th. Yet to take final stops though, these boys. Oh, a little bit wide there for John. Can Fat Pickles come back at him? Not into Brussels. Oh, a bit deep though for John. Fat Pickles comes back through. They head down towards Dave. Fat Pickles wins out then. John Raz 5th. TNR Philo 6th. Running to the end for Philo. TRG Obi-Wan in 7th. Again, yet to take on board final set of tyres. Jambu holding 8th. Right, now I'm getting confused. Have you done all your stops, Jambu? I don't think you have. I don't know. CRT Millerman 9th. Mustangs. Potter McPot then up into 10th. Yeah, I think Jambu might have to stop again. Where is he? I've just been on him. Oh, maybe. Where's Potter? Let me just have a look at the difference in fuel. Yeah, Potter's carrying a fair old chunk more fuel. I don't know whether the Corvette's burning a little bit more than the BMW. Potter McPot, though, looking for that 9th place off of CRT Miller. Side by side as they head down towards Blanchimont. Potter then sweeps through. No cold coffee. Coffee's gone. Coffee's done, Ash. Don't worry. So a few more drivers in the pits. Again, position's going to change. Minutes left for Ben then. Still got to take on board the hard tyre, as has Bob. He's got 8.5 seconds over Bob though, as Ben. Ben has got another 20.8 over third place John Raz. Again, yet to take final stop. John loves going wide through that turn. TNR Philo, whoa, comes screaming through in 4th. Should be running to the end if he's got enough fuel on for Philo, which would mean that Jambu is following suit. He's got pretty much exactly the same amount of fuel on, which makes me wonder whether Potter's car's either burning a bit too much fuel or he's put too much on. Obi-Wan then going to be in the end of this lap. Absolutely no fuel on board for him. He'll be wanting to ditch those hard tyres anyway. 7th. There's a bit of an empty racetrack in front of him, unfortunately. He's 11.1 seconds back from Obi-Wan, and that gap's only going to get bigger when Obi-Wan chucks himself in the pits. He's got another almost 3 seconds in front to Jambu as well, so Potter will be 14 seconds back by that time. Bobby in the pits now. Ben Cosgrove not. No, Ben Cosgrove stopped out. He's going for another. Still got a quarter of a tank on for Ben. Can do a couple more laps on that if he so pleases. Bob's coming in now though. Same amount of fuel, but wants rid of those hot, soft tyres. Looking a little bit worn at the rear. Probably struggling with traction on the rear end of that Lambo. So he's got to put the hard tyre on, as has Ben Cosgrove, who is currently leading. Just under 12 minutes remaining of this race. 30-second lead currently, Ben, over teammate TNR Philo. Jambu another 5.8 seconds back in 3rd. Bobby back out the pits then. Hard tyres for him, just over half a tank on board. 11.5 minutes remaining. Potter McPot in 5th, 4.8 back. Soft tyres, very similar amount of fuel. See if he can make short work of Bob on those hards. Does look good, that Corvette. Flip 13. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. So Punani in 6th. Again, half a tank of fuel on board. A little bit of wear on those softs of his though. So full send 7th. Soft tyres on board. Maybe taking on board a little bit too much fuel for full send. Let's see what he can do with that though. He's only 2.4 back from Punani. He's got 2.5 over Purcell. Purcell on the soft tyre as well though. Fat Pickles on the soft tyre as well. Surfer Ev on the soft. Oh, it's going to be a right old punch up at the end of this race. John Raz now on the softs as well. Obi-Wan on the softs. Everyone's going to be able to close up on each other. G Marge on the softs. CRT Millerman on the mediums. And Miggins, he's politely retired. Ben Cosgrove then goes for another lap. Less than 10 minutes remaining. He will be in at the end of this lap, but he's managed to keep a pretty good gap over TNR Philo. He's only lost a 0.2 of a second. Look at Philo's tyres, they look pretty worn out now though. So Jambu's got himself third. 5.9 seconds back. Well, it's just jumped to 5.5 behind Philo. He's got 11.2 over Bob. He's just crept to 11. Potter McPot has closed that gap, 2.4. It was 4.5, so Potter is chopping chunks out of Bob at the minute. Sounds very sedate, doesn't it, the Corvette? No big clunk or chunk when you changing gears. Potter McPot now less than 2 seconds behind Bob. Less than 9 minutes remaining. Bob's got a little bit of a penalty to lose as well. He tries to drop it through there, goes from 0.3 to 0.2. Potter McPot now 1.7 back from Bob. Keep an eye on Ben Cosgrove for him coming in the pits. We'll see where TNR Philo and Jambu come out in relation to that fight. 1.5 seconds and closing. Potter taking half a second out of Bob just through that little last couple of turns. Hard tyre. Not doing so well here then. Bob's still got that penalty to lose. Potter has got a fair chunk of wear on those softs, but they should still be a lot grippier than the hard tyres of Bob. Ben Cosgrove is in the pits now. Potter taking a great big chunk of curb. Got to be careful not to stick it in the sand. Still at 1.2 between Potter and Bob. I'm just going to flick up to Philo and see where he comes out in relation to Mr. Cosgrove. So it does say Philo in first. Not always necessarily the truth. Ben's not got to take on much fuel, so he might be out pretty quickly. Gets released now. Just under half a tank. Where's he going to come? Slots himself out in third position. Not that far behind Jambu. Jambu will be carrying a little bit more speed than him. So Philo takes race lead. He's now got 5 seconds over Jambu. Jambu has got 3 seconds over Ben Cosgrove. Ben has got 10 seconds over Bob. Bob has now got just a second between himself and Potter. Potter will be in slipstream range any second. Might not be able to get the job done at this lap. Bob lost his penalty now. Again on the hard tyre versus Potter's worn softs. Yeah, just starting to struggle a little bit, Potter. Not able to put full attack on Bob. Gap still at less than a second though here. Potter's got to be careful not to get on the throttle too early. As much as he'll want to close that gap up on Bob. It could just be pointing him in the other direction. Keeps it under a second just for Potter. Creeps over again. Oh, that's exactly what I'm talking about for Potter. Those worn tyres slightly straying off the racing line and onto the grass or the AstroTurf, and Potter was almost backwards. You can see he's now 1.6 seconds back from Bob. He's got a lot of work to do to try and close that gap up. So back on board with current race leader TNR Philo. He's lost a second to Jambu. holding any damage. Maybe just struggling, a little bit of wear on the rears of that Ferrari for Philo. Ben Cosgrove now 4.9 back. Still good results for Team Digital Car Culture, that's for sure. First and third if they stay in these positions. So Bobby's gained a bit of time. Potter McPot is still fishtailing that Corvette out of some of these turns. Lost another couple of tenths to Bob. Slowly closes up again then Potter. 4 minutes 20 remaining for Potter to try and close that gap up on Bob. Punani 14 seconds back. He's under pressure from a Fat Pickles and a Send It. Oh, I got Fat Pickles and Full Send side by side as they head up towards Les Combs. Full Sender got the advantage at the minute. Fat Pickles carrying good speed up there. Swings himself straight across in front of Full Send. Takes that 7th position. Now looks to hunt down Punani in front. Less than a second between these two as well. Full Send trying to hang on to the back. Tyres not looking too bad on that Lamborghini, to be honest. So Surfer Ev 2.7 back, under a bit of threat from Purcell. John Raz just a second back as well in 11th. All on the soft tyre, all fighting hard at the end of this race. Everyone seems to be enjoying Spa, apart from CRT Miggins. Obi-Wan, a little bit of a lonely race for him at the minute. 7.8 seconds, sorry, 7.9 seconds in front of John Raz. 5.4 back to G Marge. And G Marge has got another 48 seconds back to CRT Miller. Miggins in the pits. For a split second, I thought that was Philo. So they are going to do another lap after this one. Philo now holding a 7-second lead over Jambu. Jambu starting to struggle. Ben Cosgrove closing up on him. 1.4 seconds the gap there. Could end up being a 1-2 for the Ferrari team here. NRT Bobby still 7.5 back. Still closing the gap up on these drivers in front is Bob and Potter. Potter taking another couple of tenths out of Bob. As Ben Cosgrove then gets himself past Jambu. Can he hold the position? He's on the fresh set of hard tyres, so they might just have a little bit more grip than Jambu's beaten up softs. Got one more lap to battle it out after this one. So Bob holding that 4th, just Potter McPot then all the work to do to try and close and take that position. Fat Pickles all over the rear end of Punani. I've got to watch how I say that name. It's all up in Punani. Stop it. Surfer Ev still hanging on to the back of this fight as well. Got a Full Send in the background. He's managed to pick himself up a little bit of a penalty. Pickles closing up on Punani. Punani having to go a tiny bit defensive. Fat Pickles looking for any way past. He wants to get himself up that order. Unfortunately, nowhere to go for him through there. Surfer Ev closes up. He's looking to chuck one down the inside as well. Nearly chaos. It was nearly 3 wide and damage and people spinning around. Surfer Ev was trying to follow Punani through. Came in a little bit too hot. But now follows Punani through. Not quite. Fat Pickles able to carry the speed. Looks like Fat Pickles is going to get it done down here. Or is he? Now he's out of the slipstream. He's not carrying as much speed as he thought. And McLaren coming back then, hitting that 6th gear, starting to pull away. Surfer Ev coming up to harass Fat Pickles as well. Full Send has come into the background of this fight. Forget who he's got on the back end. He's got John Raz hanging onto the back end of him as well. Slings one up the outside of Full Send, side by side through the chicane in the background. John Raz getting up into 9th. Great move by John Raz. Slings one past Full Send in the background of this fight we're watching. Punani holding on to 6th. Final lap it is now. Let's get ourselves up front. It's all kicking off here in this mid-pack though. Full Send, John Raz and Surfer Ev side by side coming down there. So TNR Philo should have enough fuel on to finish this one, as long as he doesn't put it backwards with those tyres. Still holding fight. He's taking it very easy though. Ben Cosgrove is catching him up. Was 7 seconds. It's now 5.3. Jambu is now 5.2 back. Only 2 seconds in front of Bob. Bob's managed to keep and gain a little bit of time on Potter. That gap up to 2 seconds as well. Punani then 19 seconds back, but under pressure from Fat Pickles, John Raz, Full Send and Purzel. Surfer Ev now at the back of this fight. What's happened to Surfer? Okay, so timer has ticked over. Obi-Wan has crossed the line, comes home in 12th. G Marge takes 13th. CRT Miller has got it all wrong coming through the chicane, but it looks like he's going to come home to take 14th. CRT Miggins is going to take 15th. Rolls across the line there for 14th position. Miggins 15th. We wait for TNR Philo. Is he going to pull up? Is he going to pull up and wait for Ben Cosgrove so they can cross the line side by side? Are they going to do it? TNR Philo almost out of fuel as he just comes around this final turn. Drifting that Ferrari. Flashing the lights as well. Ben Cosgrove just coming in the background as well. Almost side by side then the DCC team. First and second, great results for them. Jambu coming in 3rd, only by the skin of his teeth. Bobby almost out of fuel. Potter McPotts almost out of fuel as well. Takes 5th, so Bob takes 4th. Potter McPott 5th. Well controlled 360 Potter. Fat Pickles, Full Send, still battling out into these final turns. Fat Pickles done well though, he's got past. What happened to Punani? Fat Pickles is just going to hold on to it. He's going to make that Mercedes as wide as possible. 6th for Fat Pickles, 7th for Full Send, 8th for Purzel. Punani was out of fuel. But he takes 9th. Just comes home in front of John Raz. John Raz for 10th. Surfer Ev also out of fuel. No, it's a long track. It's a long way back to the pits as well. Yeah, you've got to get your strategies right in these races, people. Plays a massive, massive part. It's already finished Surfer Ev for us. There we go. So great racing there at Spa. Great racing. I like that. I enjoyed that. So that was round 3 of MRC's Team Oliver Racing GR3 League. You were watching the Pro League with me, Dark Smoker. We have got the Pro Am League as well running with CJW Racing. Obviously that will be about finished just as this one is. But it will be uploaded to YouTube in a day or two. So if you fancy checking that out, get yourselves back over to YouTube. CJW Racing on Facebook. YouTube. And yeah, go check out Pro Ams. 2. Thanks, Dark Smoker. Great stream, great racing. First 5 places. Yeah, some good racing. It was all starting to close up at the end there. Boys putting on a good show for us. Right, what we got coming up then? Tomorrow night I've got the next round. Where are we at? What are we at? What are we doing? Where are we at? The next round is... 1 second, people. That screen. No, I don't want that screen. I want that screen. And which one is it? Nope, that's the wrong one. So it's got to be. Yep, it's got to be that one. So we're at Auto Polish tomorrow night. Is that right? Am I reading that right? Yes, we're at Nürburgring. Oh, we've done Nürburgring. 18th. Yeah, we did Nürburgring. Yeah. So we're at Auto Polish tomorrow night for the Renaults. Silly me. Look at the date. Look, 25th. Donut. So you can see on screen there, that's a 15-minute race and a 15-minute quali and a 40-minute race. Let's just come out of that so we're not advertising other people's stuff. But yes, so that's the P1 boys tomorrow. Renault Megane's always a good punch up in those as well. So come and check that out, 9 o'clock tomorrow. Back Sunday night. Not too sure what's happening with the 8 o'clock league at the minute. We were supposed to be starting the Ford Focuses, but it's been put on hold for an in-house team versus team punch-up with the TRG boys. So TRG are fighting TRG. Oh, splitting the camp. Well done, all drivers from Ashley Smith. Yep, some good racing. But yes, 9 o'clock Sunday, we're back with round 2 of P1's multi-class league. We're in the, what's it called? The Zenardi. It's like a fake American Ferrari supercar looking fake thing made by an American, so it won't go around corners. It looks sharp, like a fighter jet kind of thing, but you know it won't go around a corner. So that's Sunday night, 9 o'clock. Still nothing, no word on the minis yet. As soon as I know, you'll know. And then back next week for round 4 of this. Come and check it out. I will. Because I can. I'm going to chuck up my stickers again. Alright. So they're coming soon. I've seen the proofs being weeding out, something like that. That got me a bit confused, to be honest. So yes, we've got the stickers coming. We've got the t-shirts coming too. I've ordered 50 of these, people. I've got 20 large, 20 medium, 5 extra large and 5 smalls. So I'm not physically taking orders yet, so don't be bombarding me with save me one of these, right, because you won't. When I drop them, it's first come first served. That's the way it's rolling. All right, so that's the shirts, that's the stickers, that's what we got coming up. Yes, as mentioned, I'm back tomorrow night, 9 o'clock for the Renaults, and then back Sunday night for the multi-class in the whatever it's called, Fittipaldi Zinadani thing. I don't even know. It's probably crap. I don't know. It's American, so it won't go around a corner. Other than that, I hope you've liked what you've watched. If you have, give it a like, give it a subscribe. Don't forget to get yourselves over. That's the wrong one. Yeah, turn that off. Not that one. Not that one. Come on. What are you doing, you muppet? Wait a minute, people. Not that one. Not that one. Bam! That's what I meant to be finding. God damn it. I should name this stuff rather than just image 12, image 11, image 10, shouldn't I? I don't know what the hell I was looking at then. Get yourselves over to justgiving.com/Archie's Journey. This is the charity we're pushing with the We Are Driven team. So yeah, get yourselves over to justgiving.com/campaign/Archie's Journey. Donate if you can. If you can't donate, stick this on your profile. Put it out there. Tell people. All right. All the info's on the We Are Driven page, and you can obviously get onto the Bradley Lowry Foundation, the Archie's Journeys pages on Facebook. Do all that sort of stuff. But yeah, go check out the links and donate if you can. Cheers, people. As I say, I hope you like what you watched. If you have, like, comment, subscribe. Tell your mates, tell your mums. My name's Dark Smoker. I'm out of here.